So they'll be calling you a radical. So the Post-Ignorance Army, hard at work today. I want to say thank you to everybody. I mean, that was a lot of work. Young Finnegan, Eugene's 111 degrees. That's where he lives. They drove clear over to Lincoln City. They got some great footage. They found some starfish. It's on Facebook. Having trouble getting it to my email to load it. We'll get it. You know, if it's tomorrow, we'll still get it. You know, going to that playlist. So thank you to Tim Martin. That's a long drive down there to Gold Beach. These temperatures are freaking, I mean, people are living in a freak show. It's the ecology, stupid. When Eugene's 111 degrees in June, it's not even July. It's not August. I mean, this drought here is so fucking epic. But, you know, people just waiting for their stimulus check. Or it's the economy. I mean, oh, fuck. They gave up on their health for some fuckheads they never met. Well, it's just like clean, green, too cheap to fucking murder nuclear energy. So, thank you to Annabelle Ricketts. I'm still trying to get her videos up. I've seen them. You know, she's got them on her page, on her Facebook. So, she found a few pretty nice starfish, really low tide. She worked the whole Pacific Grove Peninsula all the way up. I would have been there, but got bumped off these flights. I'm taking the grandkid. Fuck, I just don't have enough money, you know. I've always had to be frugal, and that's the first time I've ever been bumped, ever. This whole freak show, we're going on vacation just for the reason. I mean, Finnegan said it took him 4 hours to drive from Lincoln City to back to Eugene. He says, well, I wonder why. It's 111 fucking degrees in Eugene. They had to delay the Olympic trials are going on in Eugene right now. And so, by the way, thank you. I love the protest, the hammer thrower, but, you know, she ain't getting no Nike contract. I don't think hammer throwers get Nike contracts, you know. Colin, when he took a knee, then signs with fucking Nike, please. The biggest fucking exploiter of slavery in the world, Nike. Fucking. So, Steve Prefontaine on Balco. So, thank you to Annabelle. Thank you to Tim. Thank you to Peter. He got up early, got that done. So, I want to talk about this hypothesis of mine. Well, it's not a hypothesis. None of it's hypothesis anymore. I proved it. So, you get... Now, stay with me. This is important. For our Army. What's coming off these 6 suns, or 3, which anywhere in between, have burrowed into the ocean. They're the hottest substance known to man. Fukushima's right there. About 7,000 miles as the crow flies. There's suns that are burrowed into the fucking Pacific Ocean. There's at least 3 of them, more likely 6, at least 6, because the only reason we know about Fukushima Daiichi is we had a live cam. Diani, my guess, went into meltdown also. They'll never fucking tell us anything, just like what's going on in China, just like, you know, the 88 SMR disaster on the White Sea, fucking... Little Nuki never heard all the birds fucking dropping dead across the Midwest. Oh, that's nothing. Who gives a fuck? You know, we're going to see American manufactured Jesus freak show. So they're burrowing just like the sun is setting. They're burrowing into the ocean. Deeper and deeper. Lake Barrett on 60 Minutes on day 3000 to Leslie Stahl. I know Lake Barrett. Where were they at? See those holes right there? They're in the Pacific Ocean, these cores. Well, this is like going to the moon to fix it. Way bigger than that. Took them 3,000 days on 60 Minutes to tell you what Kevin Lash told you in 1 hour. So the Japanese current. So this is burrowed in. Let's let it burrow in. These cores are slowly, you know, not to mention all the spent fuels blown to fucking smithereens, including MOX fuel. Don't you love our fucking Mega Dairy fucking Welfare Queen Symphony in the background? God. Cow shit. Cows. Oh my God, the most disgusting fucking thing. So, the Japanese current. Let's talk about that. Me and Tim Martin had a good conversation. I used to talk a lot about it in the old days. The Japanese current, these cores are burrowed right into the Japanese current. They're flowing directly. Where's the Japanese? The Japanese current runs directly right to Gold Beach. That's right there, right on the Oregon-California border is where it fucking splits and it dives down. The vast majority of the Japanese current heads south into the California current. These are the two swiftest rivers in the world. Remember we picked up the cesium and the tuna in San Diego in the summer of 2011? In the Japanese current. So I've always said below Medford, Oregon, the tide pools are way worse than above. And more proof. Finnegan found some. People above there found some. Below, it's just more proof. It's flowing directly into the Japanese current. The Japanese current is flowing directly down. You know, and so, fuck, you get San Diego County. You know, I've been up and down that fucking coast so much. Orange County, Los Angeles County, fucking Ventura County, Santa Barbara County, San Luis Obispo, I mean, Monterey, San Mateo, Santa Cruz County. These things are so fucking wiped out. San Francisco, Sonoma. I mean, wiped them. And then same with the salmon counts are so low. So let's talk about the salmon counts real quickly. So this is important. This is a historic video. It's a really historic video. Again, thank you, Finnegan, for all that work, you and your young friend. You know, and I feel bad. They don't have air conditioning up there. I talked to them. They're trying to upload videos. It's 111 degrees. Holy fuck. So, the salmon counts. The Copper River right now is running about 100,000 more, exactly 100,000 more than last year's catastrophe. But remember, there's no gill netting. Let's get to the Columbia. The Columbia's at 111,000 for the fucking year. For the year. It's a catastrophe. It's been crashing the Chinook. 5 years. They go to sea for 5 years. It's the smoking gun of Fukushima. They crashed on Q. They had record returns in 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then first year batch back Fukushima off the cliff. They're running so fucking low right now. And there's no gill netting. Now it's key. The Copper River backed off the fucking gill netting. They backed off the big majority of the fishing. You know, some of it's reopened. Same with the fucking Columbia. I mean, before they were gill netting. I mean, this number's running this fucking low with no gill netting. Live cam's still out, by the way. The Steelhead? Now, Steelhead go to sea for 1 to 2 years. Or, excuse me. They go to sea twice. 1 year, 2 year. Cycle. They're called half-pounders. Now, Tim went up there when they're getting the nets and nothing. They're not getting anything back. You know how low they are? Fuck, I was just looking at the numbers on the Columbia. You know, Steelhead season's on right now. It's on. Nothing. I mean, it's so... I grew up steelhead fishing in Idaho. It's so... remember, that's my steelhead ride. Playing my fiddle. They got me so kettled, but... these steelhead numbers are... I mean, they started declining in 2011, 12, right off the get. Not dams. There's no dams on the Jedediah Smith. The Jedediah Smith right now, I believe, has about 300 returning. In 2016, I think they had in the neighborhood of 40, 50, 60,000. The Rogue has right now less than 300. They had 139,000 just a couple years ago, before the first Fukushima batch was back. You're not alarmed? Mosquitoes have crashed 90%. Butterflies have crashed 90%. The birds are all fucking sick, getting radiation. Remember those, the trench on the peninsula in Russia? And remember last year, it's almost a year. Greenpeace went in there. The Minister of Environment in Russia went in there. He got teary-eyed. He says, I've never seen anything like it. Everything washed up fucking dead. There's bootleg videos out there that showed up on YouTube at first. First words, you don't have to speak Russian, with Fukushima. Fukushima's right there. You know, no doubt in my mind, it's these cores. Everything washed up fucking dead. Everything at once. The surfers were getting burns in their eyes. Greenpeace, and they're all, I told you, as soon as they ruled out fuel, they ruled out all the usual suspects. As soon as they realized it was nuclear, you would never hear a word, because they own the world. Nuclear, and, you know, here's fucking Barry Antoinette, fucking scumbag, fucking Bush, Biden, bombing it fucking again. He's bombing right now. Why don't you fucking take a look at your environment, you piece of shit? This country's so fucking out. They don't give a fuck. There have been more life collapse in the last fucking 10 years environmentally. Well, humans too. Longevity's head south. Just all coincidence. Where do you think COVID came from, you stupid fuckers? It blows my mind how no one gives a fuck. So I told you would never hear anything back from me. Not a peep. Scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're stumped, they're perplexed, they're bewildered. Because they're not scientists. They're propaganda whores. All academia professors, every one of them, A to fucking Z, NOAA, all these government officials, these so-called scientists, every one of them, they're not scientists. Fukushima proved it. They're fucking pure propaganda whores. That's what they are. They're paid propaganda whores. They're not a PhD. PhDs, you hypothesize the knowledge, Kevin Blanche. You do the field work. Then you find. None of this is fucking hypothesis anymore. Field work. Again, thank you, Annabelle. Thank you, Kevin Finnegan. Thank you, Tim Martin. Thank you, Peter Stoop. We'll get the rest of the videos. I'll get to a hard drive tomorrow. The university was closed. I don't have a hard drive. I'll get it handled. So, fuck, these steelhead numbers are so fucking low right now. Just a steady decline, Fukushima. They're dying at sea. They're dying at fucking sea. When is the world going to come out of denial and at least admit they're dying at sea? I mean, the biologists, wake the fuck up. They're not dying in dams. They're dying at sea. This whole bird thing, their eyes, all across the Midwest. What's happening here? I mean, there's no doubt, is it one of the centrifuge plants? There's only 3. They're fired up. Piketon, Ohio. Paducah, Kentucky. Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Who the fuck knows what's going on? How about the meltdowns going on in China? Oh, them little SMR. They're hotter than big ones. How about the fucking SMR that blew up on the YC, killed the top lead nuclear physicist? Yet we're funding them. We want to bail them out, fucking give them more money while they kill the earth. What a degenerate. This country's so fucked. $1.42 billion worth of bonds a month they're buying. This fucking fairy tale science fiction economics it's a freak show. People, I wonder why people are so unhappy. And then, this whole stimulus they fucking did, what a fucking sham that was. Just rob from ourselves, rob from our children's future. To where $1.2 billion a month, you're fucking 30 trillion in fucking debt, and it all got stole. It all got, and there's no accountability. The fuck, Biden? Fuck, you're another fucking Trump. You're well, nobody's as bad as that fuckhead fucking Obama. That's the worst president that ever fucking lived. I voted for the piece of shit because I was a piece of fuck. What a piece of dog shit. Fukushima, 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 because nothing else matters. How did they do it? 1 by jet stream, 2 by cable TV. So we delayed our trip. Couldn't afford it. Everybody's flooded the fucking hotels. They flooded the flights. Fuck. Google around on fucking what flights are going. Fucking what the fuck? Well, I get it up there. Kevin said it took 4.5 hours. You should just be, well, one's 111 degrees. A lot of people don't have air conditioning now. And again, the drought, Great Salt Lake goes dry, all acutely. I'm the guy that named it in 2012. I named it. Again, another coincidence. I named this fucking drought before the drought happened. I named it in 2012. The Great Western United States Drought. Play back the tape, Your Honor. I get no credit for fucking nothing. So much of this, I've been dead on. When I first hypothesized this, I didn't know how many meltdowns for sure, but I knew that there were meltdowns, and I hypothesized there were major meltdowns. And as I named it Fuktoni. Never happened before. This didn't happen at Mayak, didn't happen at 3 Mile Island, didn't happen at fucking Chernobyl. These are full blown out fucking nuclear fucking meltdowns burning into the Pacific Ocean. And by the way, I never used the word extinction. Never. I fucking used the word genocide. And that's exactly what it is. Can't happen to you. Oh yeah, you want to bet? You want to fucking bet? I didn't think it could happen to me either. One day, I'm getting there. I'm in a 10-year program. I'm getting there. Getting to that finish line. Fucking make sure you kick. Don't let them come sneaking up their own. Pass you. Kick to the fucking wire. Eugene, 111 degrees, the Olympic trials. Bob Beeman Blanche. Dead tide pool fucking jumping. World record holder right here. Tokyo 2021. I'm not going to defend my gold medal. Any athlete that goes there's out of their fucking mind. Radioactive. It's plutonium. Traditional Geiger counter won't even pick it up. Thank you again, everybody, the Post-Ignorance Army. We're trying. The real marine biologists in the high desert of Utah. Probably the most fucking accomplished one in world history. Kevin Blanche. Very sad. Nobody gives a fuck. Bunch of hypnotized, fucking, pretty ignorant of inherited the earth. Pathetic is what it is. It's really fucking pathetic. Boy, did they rip that out of me. Rip me out. Fix that valve on me. My cancer got right there. My lower right mesentery fucked me all up. I had tumors all up through here. Place. My gallbladder ruptured. I got 4 tattoos up me from the radiation. Give them 2 months to live. Getting there. Getting there. Getting there. Hell of a fucking journey. Thank you, everybody who's fucking supported this. And I know it's a long, fucking tedious fight. I know it's a long, tedious fight. That's even faded. It's the ecology. This is the greatest ecological catastrophe collapse to life in human history. More life has collapsed in the past 10 years acutely than the previous 2 million combined, and no one gives a fuck. All coincidence. No, it's not. I proved it. I proved it. It's not coincidence. It's Fukushima. Stand tuned.